Hello, and welcome to the Lever Report, a weekly video newsletter for human-centric leaders to navigate the week ahead. I'm Drew Fortin, here with your latest update for the week starting Monday, September 8th, 2025. Last week's jobs data provides an economic reality check. OpenAI announces plans to launch a LinkedIn competitor, and new research shows how companies are struggling to implement AI and how leaders must adapt. Here's the news to start your week. We're entering the final quarter of 2025 with a sobering new jobs report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. According to reporting by HR Brew and the Wall Street Journal, employers added a meager 22,000 jobs in August. That's far short of the 75,000 economists had expected. This continues a summer trend of weakening labor market and a rising unemployment rate, which hit its highest level since October 2021 at 4.3%. The data also revealed revisions that show a net loss of 13,000 jobs in June, the first decline since December 2020. While 1 month of data doesn't necessarily mean a recession is imminent, economists like Moody's Mark Zandi and Glassdoor's Daniel Zhao are sounding the alarm, with Zandi suggesting we may already be in a labor recession. The weak jobs report has increased the certainty of an interest rate cut from the Fed, which could help businesses, but the impact of new tariffs on imported goods is creating additional uncertainty. This news is a wake-up call to focus on talent strategy for a potentially turbulent period ahead. The time is now to perform a deep audit of your current workforce to identify areas of overstaffing and inefficiency, especially in professional and business services, which saw the steepest job declines in August. So this is really about being agile and prepared. It's critical to develop contingency plans. As Adecco's Amy Glazer advises, this is also the time to double down on upskilling and reskilling your existing team, giving them the tools and training they need to increase their output and adapt to new market conditions. This is the new reality. Big news from OpenAI this week, as the company is expanding beyond just a tech product and into the talent space with two major announcements. First, they are creating a new OpenAI jobs platform. This isn't just a simple job board. It will use AI to help companies find and match with candidates who have AI skills. They also announced a new initiative for upskilling called OpenAI Certifications, which will expand on their free online learning platform, the OpenAI Academy. The company has made a commitment to certify 10 million Americans by 2030, and they're not doing it alone. They've partnered with major players, including Walmart, the world's largest private employer, to bring this training directly to their employees. As Fidji Simo, the CEO of OpenAI's applications, states, the goal is to make more people fluent in AI, to give them more economic opportunities. The fact that a technology company like OpenAI is moving directly into the talent and learning space is proof that AI is fundamentally shifting how we work. Instead of trying to find the 1 in a million unicorn hire who already has all the skills, this is a clear signal that the future of work is about upskilling and reskilling your existing workforce. Companies need to start thinking about AI fluency as a core competency for every role in their organization, from frontline workers to the C-suite. With a verified certification platform now on the horizon through OpenAI, leaders have a direct way to ensure their teams are equipped with the skills they need to remain productive, competitive, and engaged in this AI-powered future of work. In new research from the firm RSM, a survey of US and Canadian middle market companies revealed that the use of AI is now the rule and not the exception. The RSM Middle Market AI Survey 2025 found that an overwhelming 91% of respondents are using AI, either formally or informally, which is a significant increase from 78% last year. Companies are also developing strategies to adopt the technology, with almost 80% of respondents reporting they have a roadmap in place. While this is a clear sign that AI adoption is accelerating, the report highlights a major readiness gap. Over half of organizations said they were only somewhat prepared for implementation, and a combined 10% felt they were not very prepared or not at all prepared. The top reason for this lack of preparedness were a lack of in-house expertise, an unclear AI strategy, and a data quality challenges. This data underscores one of the most important things for leaders to understand right now. The real challenge with AI is not the technology itself, but the talent and strategy needed to implement it successfully. It's an issue of digital literacy and talent strategy that needs to be addressed immediately. Leaders need to focus on building a robust AI strategy and prioritizing upskilling their current workforce. Instead of relying on outside help for every problem, it's critical to invest in training and development to close the internal skills gap. By doing this, you'll be able to get a better return on your AI investment while also empowering your team, positioning your company for long term growth and success. In new research from a playbook by Charter and Council Advisors, it finds that traditional leadership methods will not work in the age of AI. The report, titled Leading in the Age of AI Practices for a New Era, argues that leaders must adopt new approaches to adapt to a world where AI is accelerating decisions and redefining how organizations work. This is an adaptive challenge, not a technical problem, because the solutions and best applications for AI are not yet known, requiring leaders to endorse experimentation and lead through uncertainty. Now, one of the key findings is the need for leaders to move past what a Stanford professor calls the lump task fallacy, which is the misconception that the tasks within a job are a fixed static pie. The report notes that employment for workers aged 22 to 25 and roles most exposed to AI has dropped 6% since late 22, while employment for older workers in the same jobs remains stable or increased. The core takeaway of this research is that the responsibility of adapting to AI falls squarely on their shoulders, not on the employees. Instead of viewing AI as a way to simply automate existing tasks, leaders must take a more expansive approach, using the technology to unlock new capabilities and even redesign jobs. This means a fundamental shift away from command and control mindsets to one that supports distributed leadership and local experimentation. A key part of this is building a culture of psychological safety, where failure is seen as a necessary part of the learning process. And lastly, leaders must lead the conversation by communicating with confidence and uncertainty, outlining possible future scenarios, and providing a clear plan for how they will support their workforce through this transition in training and mentorship. And that's your Lever Report. Check the show notes for any articles or research we covered today. If you're enjoying this content, please show your support by liking this video, dropping a comment, and/or subscribing to our channel. I hope you have a productive week, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye.